Hey everyone, I am Ankit Jain. Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll talk about some of the latest acceptances rates for the F1 visa and bust some common myths about visa rejections. Stick around to get some real scoop on why some applications get turned down and how you can boost your chances of getting accepted. Let's get started. Let's start with some basics. The US offers three main types of student visas. F1 visa for academic studies at accredited US institutions, M1 visa for vocational and non-academic studies, and the J1 visa for exchange programs which can include academic or professional training. Okay, let's talk numbers. The number of Indian students flying to the US in the past few years. 15 years ago, about 1.4 lakh students went from India to study in the US. The same 10 years ago was 1.3 lakh students, and 5 years ago there were about 1.9 lakh students going to the US. In 2024, there has been a lot of talk about visa rejections being more common than acceptances. While this has raised concerns among students, it's important to stay informed and not jump to conclusions. Let's wait for the official data to be released so we can get a clear picture of what's really happening. Now coming back to our country, India, you can apply for US visa at 5 locations: New Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, Kolkata and Hyderabad. These consulates are where you will schedule your visa interviews, so make sure you choose the one closest to you. Alright, let's talk about step-by-step guide to the visa application process. Get your I-20. This form is issued by the US universities you are admitted into. Fill out the DS-160 form. This is your visa application form and it's crucial to double check all the details here. Pay the service fee. This fee is mandatory and covers your participation in the service system, which tracks international students in the US. The cost of the service fee is $350. Visa application fee. This is another required fee you will need to pay before the interview, which is $185. Once all this is done, you will schedule your visa appointments. Yes, there are 2 of them. The first one is for the photograph and the fingerprints, which is known as the OFC, and the second one is your main interview, which is a counselor interview, wherein a visa officer will interview you to determine your qualifications for a student visa. Moving on to the part everyone worries about, the visa interview. There are a few myths floating around, so let's first bust those myths. 1. The US election cycle impacts visa approvals. 2. Visa rejections are higher because more Indians are applying. 3. The visa officer's mood or the specific counter you go to determines your fate. But the reality that only few things might be true. The real reasons for visa rejections are much more straightforward. Choosing the wrong program. One major red flag is when your academic background doesn't match with the program you're applying for. Imagine applying for a master's in computer science when your degree is in history. It just doesn't add up. The visa officers might think you're not serious or haven't thought this through. Incomplete or incorrect DS-160 form. Your DS-160 form is super important. It's the first thing that they will look at. If you miss out on filling in some details or accidentally put in wrong information, it can cause big problem. Even small mistakes can lead to your visa being denied. So double check everything before you submit it. Trusting the wrong study abroad advisors. Be careful who you take the advice from. Not all study abroad advisors are out there to genuinely help you. Some might not give you the right guidance or could lead you to the wrong direction. We have actually covered all these details in another video, how to choose the right advisors, so definitely check that out after this video. The link is in the iCard. Weak answers during the visa interview. When they ask why this particular course, it's just not enough to say,
because I'm passionate about it.
It's just too vague. Instead, talk about the research you have done, the specific skills you will gain from this course, and how it's going to help you in your career. Show them you have really thought about why this course is right fit for you. Remember, the visa officers look beyond just your CGPA. They are assessing your overall fit for the program and your readiness. Let's talk about how to keep your visa application on track and avoid those dreaded rejections. First, double check that every detail on your DS-160 form is spot on. It's crucial that all the information about your previous education and employment is accurate. You don't want any surprises. Be upfront about any immediate family members who are already in the USA. Hiding or lying about this can come back and bite you. When it comes to your visa interview, don't just memorize answers. Be genuine and speak from your heart. Clearly state that your primary goal is to study in the US and how it aligns with your future goals. Show that you have got enough funds to cover your education and living expenses while you are there. This will help reassure the visa officer that you are financially prepared. And here's the key point. Make it clear that you plan to return to your home country after your studies. A strong statement about your intention to go back can really help your case. To know more in detail, check out our video How to Ace Your F1 Visa Interview after watching this video. The link is in the iCard. Here's a pro tip for all the future US students. Start preparing for your visa interview as soon as you decide to study in the USA. It's never too early to get ready. For additional support, we offer monthly virtual visa training sessions led by the experts. Just click on the link in the description to sign up and get all the help you need. Alright, that wraps up our discussion about the F1 visa acceptance rates and the myths surrounding the visa rejections. Remember, while the numbers might fluctuate, staying informed and prepared is your best bet for success. Think about your visa application like a recipe. The right ingredients, accurate forms, genuine answers, and clear intentions combined with a dash of confidence will get the results you want. Hit that like button if you found this video helpful, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips and tricks. Thank you for tuning in, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.